The Perils of Alligator and King Cobra. It was a tropical and somewhat partially sunny day where King Cobra, that red snake, King Cobra say hello. Hi! He was just having fun.
And he was dancing to a special beatbox generated fruit punch music.
Sure.
Florida music. Well, Florida music. It was he was doing slides and conga lines. Conga line, go! While he was doing that, there was someone not so happy today. It was the alligator. He was inside his hideout.
Hello, everyone. I am Alligator, and I have a big mouth.
And when he's sleeping, he always changes it to this way. But today, he woke up. And
Good morning, rainforest.
and his thing changed.
Bye.
Look, and his thing changed.
Wait a second. Why did my thing change?
Because you were awake.
Oh, yeah. Right. Of course.
So-
my hideout.
So he was taking a nice walk around. And he was smelling all the flowers. And he was also eating them because he's really hungry. And he was walking around. And he decided, he pressed the mud button, which made all the brown mud. And he loved the mudslides.
Yay! Ooh.
So he went on the mud. And he started swimming through. Mudslide in 3, 2, 1. And he jumped right into the water. And after he cleaned himself off, he went up and he pressed the mud button again to turn off the mud. And then he decided that it would be nice to take a stroll down. He went 2 steps down and he started to walk around. And then he saw something unbelievable. He looked to the side and he couldn't even believe his eyes. He jumped up to make sure that he was still seeing right. Blinked a few times. And then he saw that down his property slide was King Cobra entering the property.
Hey! That's my property! You can't enter here! Enter in your own property! Ah!
And when King Cobra saw that, he thought that he was caught. So he quickly ran up and turned off the music.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
And he sprang down so fast that his tail didn't move. He went down, then he realized he stopped. Then he went all the way back up again. And this time his tail let go. And he went zooming fast.
Darn.
And he landed on the island. And the island was, Alligator was really rich. Alligator was really rich. And he owned the whole island. So he was mad that King Cobra was there. So he was still mad when he saw that. And he also owned many different pairs of swimming boats, which are all the shoes. And he also, by the way, he also got brand new pink swimming shoes.
Boats.
Pink swimming boats, which are his escape boats. And right now they were in off mode. So then King Cobra was scared because he knew knew if Alligator knew that it was time, that this was his property, which he obviously did, then he would get mad at him for being there, but he was also mad that he was over there.
This is my island. Go to another island.
So now he was extra mad, and King Cobra had to figure out what to do. So Alligator was actually still up here, and he was mad. So he took it down, and he got into the water, and he was
coughing.
And he was swimming closer and closer and closer to the island. And King Cobra saw, and he was so scared. So King Cobra decided there was only one thing he could do, and he saw all the boats were too far for him to jump. So he couldn't take those boats. But Alligator was getting closer and closer, and he was this close at the moment. And then he realized, if he can't reach the boats without getting in the mud, there's one pair of boats missing. And right when Alligator was about to get there, he saw the extra pair of boats. He jumped in blood, and he turned it to on secure mode. So he slid in, and he did on the seatbelt because he knew that it would be bad for him not to have a seatbelt. And he put on his back belt, really. Oh, come on. He put on the protection, and he started to go, and he started to turn up the boat.
Nice.
And he started sailing away. And he went right into and he decided if he should go two ways or not. He decided if he goes that way, it's going to be easier for him to get to him because there's not that much room. But this way, there's more red for him to camouflage it. So he decided he's going to go that way. Also, this is a pink lifeboat because that's holes. So then she went over. And he got to shore. So he stopped his boat. He got out. He turned off the safety precautions. And then he jumped out of the boat. And because he was a bit thirsty, he drank a bit of the water. And then he decided that before Alligator gets over here, he has to go somewhere. So he did his long tail jump. And he landed on some roses. And he thought, what a better place than roses to hide. So he went into the position that the roses were in. Well, he made the roses in the position that he was in. And he camouflaged. And while he was camouflaging, Alligator was already on the island. Really mad that he left. So he started thinking that he was hiding. But then he looked over at his spare lifeboats and he remembered that he had two. But there was only one lifeboat left. So he was extra mad because because King Cobra used his own lifeboats. Now he was really mad.
I'm so mad.
So now he jumped over right into the lifeboats. And he knew if there's one clever thing to do, it's to hide. He pressed the secret button that not even King Cobra knew, which is the active drive button.
Oh, deep.
Which means now that he can hide under here, see what's going on, and it can still be driving. But the only thing that can make him able to notice is the safety precautions. It makes sure that if you jump out, you'll probably hit this and not go out of the boat. So that means that if he sees the safety precautions, then then King Cobra will know that he actually jumped in a lifeboat. So now he started to sail away. split of 2. Well, actually, the class split of 3. You could either go forward to the side over there where you could see more, or this side where there's the most red. And if there was anything alligator knew, it's that king cobras here like to camouflage. So he knew that if he went over to the place with the most red, then he'll probably find king cobra camouflaging there. So he decided to go.
Right. Up, right.
And and his guess was right because he saw another life force right there.
I'm so angry. King Cobra took my bone.
So as Alligator was getting out, which of course because he was doing very ungood things, he got a safety precaution. He was looking over trying to find it, but little did he know he could see the roses, but he didn't know that in reality this was who was on the roses.
Die.
And Alligator was glad that he chose this place too because there's lots of green fields which he could camouflage on. So he parked, the safety precautions went off for him to get out, and the safety precautions closed. Now he got out. He swam over, obviously took a drink. And then he started to walk over on the deserted islands. But now he remembered that this was actually called Red Island. This was called Red Desert. But this was called Color Desert because there was lots of red, pink, maybe even black, which was forbidden. There was yellow sand, green tarps of grass, white balls. There was even some lines. There was so many things in different color here. And even the sun was so special. It split into 9 lamps.
Died.
So now the alligator knew that if he was hiding here, there's so many places that he could hide, and so many places that King Cobra could hide. So he was kind of confused. And the first thing he did was he went and he decided, and he remembered that you can even hide under things. And he saw little bumps in the tarp. So he decided to go and walk at the tarp. So while he was walking downhill, King Cobra saw that. King Cobra was watching. And he decided that he was going to go on the couch and start camouflaging there. Because if anything was red around here, it was the couch. So he made sure that all the flowers were put up nicely. And he made a jump. He camouflaged.
Now you can hardly see him, kids.
And now he went all the way over to here. And right here.
Excuse me, sorry.
And
excuse me again, sorry.
And right here, he jumped up.
Excuse me again.
And right here, he jumped. And right here, King Cobra jumped up onto Mount Present, where all the presents of the Forbidden Lands were placed. As he was watching from up there at Mount Present, he saw Alligator, and now he was walking on the tarp. But as he was about to get to a bump, he stopped, which that gave King Cobra a time to go and get closer. So he jumped down, and he camouflaged, and he went all the way until over here. And now, instead of staying here, to get even closer, he jumped onto the cardboard very quietly and went inside the red sticker. And now, Alligator stopped for a minute. There was 2 bumps. He thought that he should check under them to see if King Cobra was in any of them. So he looked under the first one, and there was nothing. Then he decided that it was fine, and he started smoothing it out, which only made a bigger hole over here.
Darn! Here! Alright! Who's under fist bump? Oh,
No one.
no one. Cha!
So then,
And
and he jumped to the end of the tarp and started pulling back, so all the bumps would be smoothed out. And he realized there was not one bump that was shaped of a cobra. So he gave up.
All clear.
So he gave up on that, and he started walking to the instrument drops.
Instruments.
Yeah, drums. The drums of bounce. It was a trampoline park that everybody knew. It wasn't really much of a trampoline park, but it was an outside one where it wasn't really a trampoline, I know, but it was a statue monument that had actually worked, and it sometimes wouldn't work, but with just the right people needed, it would work. And
Chomp! Squeeze! I'm electrocuted!
An alligator didn't know that this was actually the way to make the machine power on, make it able to let you bounce. So first, he went over here, and right before he pounded it, King Cobra, on the label, thought that this was going to be way too far. So he decided to jump over again, camouflage again, and he went all the way back over here.
Excuse me, sorry. Cha! Excuse me again.
He jumped
Cha!
all the way over to the roses. He decided this time he was going to hide under something. So we jumped over past the very special monuments, which he always bowed down to. Over to the American flag, which is the special American flag of justice. And then he realized that he was going to over here. So he decided, where can I hide? And then he remembered, part of the American flag had red on it. So he jumped inside from the back of the case and found some red. He camouflaged in it. Now to Alligator. Alligator was about to press this and see what would happen. 3, 1. He realized what it was for. It was for smushing things. Like, for example, if you had any fruits and you wanted to squash it, you were supposed to put it there. Because this wasn't just a band set. This was actually, So he went back to the band set.
Took a squeeze.
And he decided to find something to squash. So he thought, well, if he had something to seal, he could use it. So he decided to keep that out for later. And then he went to the second pedestal, which had nothing on it. So that made him really curious. The only thing that he saw was that there was wires coming out of it. He decided that this would be fine. And he went 1, 2, 3. He pressed on it, and when he let it go, up through the cracks he went, and on to the bouncy bongo.
Boing, 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 boing.
Then he went to control pads, which he had to be very careful on, because one wrong move or one press of this very dangerous red button, and the color desert police would be coming, because that button was the 911 call button, and he did not want to call 911. So he decided to be very careful and bounce on his tail while going through there. He bounced all the way over to the symbol of uncolorness, which was probably the least good thing. And the reason why it was least good was because it always gave different effects after you bounced 2 times. Then it would give you a weird effect. Like, for example, you might get puffed up. And then you might become really flat.
Die!
Then you might become really tall, or you might become really short. It was doing. You might be upside down, or you might be floating by the tail. It was always so different here because this had no color. This was the color of Bongo, but this was the symbol Bongo of black, which was probably the most dangerous Bongo. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Four. And that's how it happened. So then he went to the 2 bongos of untreated color. This is untreated color 1, this is untreated color 2. They were meant to have colors, but they were never given. So they both do something special. This one makes a rainbow of you, which is kind of weird because it made alligator rainbows. Let's see what you find at the end of the rainbow. Will you find a tail or will you find a face? If you find the tail, you were lucky and you will get some gold. But if you find the heads, you're very unlucky because it'll open up and it'll eat you alive.
By the way, where is King Cobra? Alligator really needs to focus on the fight.
Alligator. King Cobra.
Alligator. Sorry, not crocodile.
King Cobra was laughing a bit, and he accidentally got out. And then that's when, after he was playing with this, he accidentally jumped onto here, and he looked King Cobra in the eye, and King Cobra looked at him in the eye.
Die! Die!
And Alligator got really mad again. And now King Cobra got really scared. And he did a tail swing. This was his longest tail swing yet. It went farther and farther and even farther. All the way to the white part. Now just wait a second. King Cobra will come. Now King Cobra's here. An alligator just caught on him by his tongue. And now this is where the fights really begin. King Cobra actually starts eating him, and then he accidentally lets go by a nerve in his body because of a little chill. He falls into the boat. And the safety precautions start because the boat thinks that he is actually going for another swim. And then he accidentally presses the follow other lifeboat button. And now the lifeboats are both set up to be going. And then King Cobra sees it, and he sees the other landscape, and he decides to jump down. He quickly got on, did all the safety precautions, and started driving away. And started speeding up away as fast as he could. Now this is the boat chase scene. He was swimming around over here. Where Alligator's boat wanted to follow in his footsteps. But Alligator didn't want this to happen, so he was blocking the motor with the tail. But then the motor did a little burst sound, and that scared Alligator, and his tail went off the motor. And his boat went really fast. It went like this. It went so fast, it went... It started going upwards. And before Alligator's tail could fall off, the safety precautions saved his tail. The safety precautions saved his tail from falling off the boat, which is why it is called a lifeboat. It'll save him. And Alligator was taking his... Alligator got some extra protection over here. And now he started doing the boat tap. He found the button of the boat tap to tell it to follow normally along to the upper boat. And he clicked it. And then he started sailing off. And then he came to the upper boat. And while that was happening, before it could reach the land of red patches, the island of red patches, which the island of red patches 1, which is this one, King Cobra immediately zapped it with the tongue and tail zap. And it made it able where only he could go on it. And he started sailing off all the way to Islands of the Red Tube. And then Alligator's boat thought that it would be the same for it and stopped. And now the safety precautions were off, and he had to get out.
Sorry.
Then he realized what he was doing, what was happening here. So then he decided to get out and to go and walk. But he needed a way to bring the boat around because it would be helpful. So he decided to grab it with his tail.
That's so silly. Carrying something with your tail.
So he did the tail and twist.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He seems like he knows what he's doing. And now that he has his tail on.
What the heck is his tail? Why is his tail tied to the boat?
And
why is his tail in a knot?
Now that his tail was tied, he could quickly swim over. But
that was not even in the script.
But the bad part about it was that it would unbuckle every time. So he decided to go backwards sailing. He caught up to King Cobra, and he did the same thing again. And now King Cobra was inside the life sailboat, and because he found out the button to make it auto drive, and King Cobra had extra tail protection. So King Cobra was about ready, but Alligator, on the other hand, he was just swimming in the water. He didn't know what to do. He decided if he could go over there, then I should have swim in my boat. So he decided to do the upright thing. Got upright on the boat. And locked himself in.
And then he started sailing. Yay!
He sailed around the island in seconds.
You're going to pay for this, King Cobra!
And then they kept sailing and sailing. They were racing. King Cobra was just in front. Until they reached Pusheen the wizard. Pusheen the chips. Pusheen the wizard chips. Lucky for Alligator and King Cobra, she was just sleeping. So King Cobra inside, he was the one who had to make his decision. So he sailed around. And now he saw a pellet. He turned back, which made Alligator keep going. And he grabbed the pellet. And do you know what he did with this pellet? Speed boost unlocked. It fell out. And now he was really ready to go sailing. Well, Alligator was just swimming along thinking where he was. And now they came close to the ultimate arena. This was called the ultimate arena of fire because there was a fireplace, and if anyone got too close, they would burn. And they had to park their boats. So they parked their boats quickly.
down.
And he quickly, and King Cobra had to think quick because Alligator was already out. So he decided to do the tail hiss. And now he got slippery slides. He made the water like a slippery slide and slid down. Well, Alligator had to walk over until Alligator had a secret weapon. He secretly bring along one button, and it was this paper button. When he pressed it, everywhere around him, everywhere that he was standing on, turned to mud. Now this became the arena of mud, because there was the mud arena of fire, because there was mud floors. But if you still got too close to the fire, they would die. And for King Cobra, mud was like quicksand, so he had to move very quick. He saw a brown sofa of mud, and he realized it was all dry mud. So he quickly swinged up his tail, and it went up. And then he saw this was just a normal couch. He saw the one platform of mud. And this was actually the special paint platform of mud, because as you can see with the crackles, this was actually a mud painting. So he was standing on it, and he did. And this
Where's
was
Alligator?
Alligator was swimming in the mud until he saw him. And Alligator decided to use his mud force. He used his hands. He made the blanket come down before him, so he was able to jump up and get to it. And he was so happy that it worked. He did a tail swift, grabbed it. Now he started climbing up the blankets. Now that he was at the top of Red Mount Mud, King Cobra had to think of something fast, and King Cobra would probably sink in the mud, and if he didn't do something here, he would be finished by Alligator. He didn't know his options, but then he remembered that the painting of mud would actually be a teleporter, but the teleporter was very risky. You had to close your eyes, and the first thing you looked at was where you would go. He practiced quickly looking at the blacktop. He pressed the button, closed his eyes, and right when Alligator was about to eat him, Alligator accidentally almost ate them.
Wow!
While his plan worked, he was teleported over to Mount Blacktop.
But the fire!
He was teleported to Blacktop, but this was really Blacktop magma, because right next to it was the fire zone. So he had to be very careful. He could feel himself sizzling from here. He knew that it was very bad to be here, so he had to think of something else. But then he remembered the wall of pictures. He was great with climbing pictures. He went on, and he saw there was a show on the TV. And he almost got distracted until he heard Alligator roar in anger. Which made him a bit less distracted and remembered what he was doing this for. So he slithered around. He went up and he had to do a wall bite climb, which was the hardest climb for snakes. Now he was doing the wall climb. Now was the second hardest, the tongue hit. He had to stretch his whole body and his tongue to get to his destination. And now was the time that they were both on separate mountains until Alligator was fidgeting around with it, and he found out what to do. He copied King Cobra's moves, and he was sent.
I wonder where that snake could be.
But now, Dee and Mole's side of the story.
was a beautiful sunny day where Dee and Mole lived.
Well, thanks, guys, for coming to the museum. And also, I love these brand new paintings, don't you think?
Yeah, those paintings are like very cool to admire, don't you think, Mole?
So,
Wow, very valuable.
so anyway, as I was saying, I have finally had a baby. I mean, look at this cute little baby.
Wow.
This is Baby Keroppi. Baby Keroppi, say hi. Hello. No, she can't talk. Ready? Oh, so cute. So adorable. Now, I am going to go for a walk. But, now I'm going to go on. But, I've been having so much time with her lately. And we need something to calm myself down because of all the baby work. So I'm going to look at this museum for a bit and admire the work. But I'm going to need someone to take care of her. And her dad isn't here. So you have to take care of Baby Keroppi, okay?
Okay.
You guys better well take care of her. Also, do you guys know where Bunny is?
No, we didn't see Bunny all day.
But Bunny's side of the story is that she has actually a bit of venom. A soft spot. Because this is what happens. Before the fight, there was the gift bag tree with this owl named Hootdini. What's such a funny name, right? So Hootdini was just on the branch sleeping, and King Cobra was friends with Hootdini, so he was just giving her bedtime. So as Hootdini was going into her favorite snuggle spot, was sleeping, King Cobra was just walking around. And Bunny was also walking around because he wanted to see what was going on.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
And she also was looking at the new picture that was in the process of drawing. Like, look at this picture. And she really liked it. So then King Cobra saw it. And King Cobra thought that Bunny was a prey. So he stung her with the venom. And it made the soft spot.
Toy.
And that's how she got here. And now,
Goodness, Bunny, you scared me. What happened? Squeak, 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 squeak.
Wait a minute. Did you just say you got stung by
Squeak, squeak. Bunny says yes, and something else. Squeak, 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 squeak. Bunny, no need to get afraid. Calm down. We will find a solution for you to get better.
Oh, and by the way, Mole is your best friend. I'm sure she'll calm me down. Come on, Mole.
Mole says there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. So, Bunny, do you like cute babies?
Squeak, squeak.
Well, this is Baby Keroppi, and her dad isn't able to take care of her, so I need you guys to take care of her for a bit while I explore this museum. Bunny, do you want to join in?
Squeak, squeak.
All right, Dee, come over here. Take it. You're the only person who's actually kind of human here, so you need to take the baby.
Of course.
Now, anyway, I'm going to scale this museum, and I'll see you around. Bye.
Bye. Although I am only 6 to 7 years old, and although I'm not...
Oh, I'm sure you'll do it, Dee. Just go and do it.
Okay. Not a real mother, but I'm just a babysitter. Alrighty. Baby Keroppi, welcome to the DMO world, where we can have fun and share lots of adventures. Oh. What is he trying to say? He can't talk yet.
So what was happening is that only a few people know what she was saying. And the only way to make them know is for her to touch them. So she went over and she touched D.
What?
And what she was actually saying was that she's hearing some loud roaring noises of alligators.
What?
Because she was hearing... And at first Dee didn't understand, but now that Baby Keroppi touched her, she understands.
Oh yeah, I understand now.
So now they're going to go and investigate. But who is going to carry Baby Keroppi?
Squeak squeak.
What did he say?
He said me.
She said, look at this. So anyway,
A bunny babysitting a frog. Now that's weird. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
now let's go. Now we have to go investigate. D, because you say that you're the superhero in this group,
6 to 7 years old.
which means you are, because you have a cape, you are going to fly everybody to their destination.
All right, yellow cape. Activate flying mode. Flying mode activated. Wonderful.
It seems like Baby Keroppi is very afraid of heights. Bunny, cover her eyes with your ear.
Squeak.
They flew over to the closest destination, was their stop of the paper snowman that wasn't built yet. So now they came to it, and Dee was the only person who could see far because Dee had her special glasses on. She decided to put it on, and then she used her super vision. And do you know what she saw? She saw all the way over to Alligator. And she was even able to see King Cobra a bit more stressed out than ever.
Oh no! The crocodile's gonna eat me. No!
And while also seeing him trying to devise a plan.
Now, I know. Die.
So now they have to go over there. Now, D can't be. Now, the only way to. Now we had to fly. So everybody get attached. Start.
The yellow cape. Activate flying mode. Flying mode activated.
Now D actually had to stop here because he knew that if she went far over to the sofa, she would they would probably all get eaten by the King Cobra. And if they went into the alligator, which looked extra hungry, and with his mouth extra wide to be able to fit a child. Wait, to try to go to the alligator, things wouldn't work out too well. So they had to stay over here. So Dee, Mole, Bunny, and Baby Keroppi were walking over to...
But babies can't walk.
Calm down, we're talking about Bunny and Baby Keroppi. We're walking. And they got to the drawing,
Transporter.
the painting of Butt, which
It's the transporter.
yeah. And Dee heard that from rumors. And because this was one chance that she gets to try it, she made everybody get on the blacktop.
Now, Baby Keroppi, since you're still a baby, of course, because you're named Baby Keroppi, keep tight by me, because this could be dangerous under 3 years, okay? All right.
Baby Keroppi is only 3 months old, Dee.
I know! That's under 3 years. So, she gets to be huddled up by me.
So now Dee had to just remember where she looked. If she looked at the black, she would be able to fly over and under, and she would be able to get a closer look. So she decided to make a look at that black. But the only way for everybody to be transported is for everybody to be holding Dee's hand. So Dee holded Bunny's ear, and Mole holded Bunny's hand. Bunny's paw, I guess. And Dee holded Baby Keroppi, and Baby Keroppi was told to press the button. So
Babies, but her hands are in the white thing.
So she had to press it with her eye. She closed her eye and she clicked the button. And then she closed her eyes because she thought it was going to be something bad, which was good. And then Dee closed her eyes and she looked at the black thing. And guess where they all went?
Die! Don't worry, I caught you.
So now they're all here at the black thing.
Oh no! Fire!
The fire of doom was right next to them. So
It's dangerous for you because you're a baby. So stay tight by me.
So what they have to do is Dee is the only one with actual superpowers. So Dee has to go. So she can't hold the baby. And Mole is the one who, Mole, she's more friends with alligators and snakes. So she has to come along because that'll help convince them. And Bunny doesn't really know that much about king cobras and alligators or anything. So Bunny will have to be over here. And just for it not to get...
He will have to stay with Baby Keroppi.
He will have to stay over here so it's farthest away from the fire. Because the fire can dangerously hurt children. So now, Dee and Mole are ready to go. All right, now you need to fly over there. Over and under, remember? All right, Dee, start flying.
All right, Yellow Cape, activate flying mode. Flying mode, activated. Whee!
Remember, over and under. Over and under.
Over and under.
All right, now we are here, but we can only see a picture. So we need to go up and press the up button. Over and under. Now here
Over and up.
Over and up. So now here we are at the controlling area. Now this is where we can use it to watch the time boxes. So they start using the time boxes, and now they can look right over here. So now they saw alligator.
Yeah.
Looking dangerously hungry. So he started walking away. And then he stopped because he accidentally hit a cord. So then they stopped doing it, and Dee started flying again. Over and under, but over and up. Now this time, Mole had to go. So they devised a plan. Over and under. Over and up. Over and up again. Now, D, you're going to drop off Mole. Mole, get ready to use your superpowers. Well, not really superpowers, but your powers talk to animals. Ready, D? And go. Now, D has to hide. Now, D is going face to face.
No, Mole.
Now, Mole is going face to face with this alligator.
Who are you?
Now, Mole knew that if he was talking English, if he was talking English, she had to find a way to start. So she pressed play, and somehow she was able to talk. Okay. So I came here because I just wanted to say that me, my other friend who's a human, D, she's only 6 or 7 years old, and also my other friend Bunny with my other friend, which is my friend's baby, which is Baby Keroppi, okay? And I'm just saying that if you ever see anyone that looks like their name would be D, or their name would be Baby Keroppi, or their name would be Bunny, because they're Bunny, then I'm just asking very kindly for you not to eat them, because I'm sure you have other prey, right? Or are you chasing something down right now?
Yes, I'm trying to chase a king cobra who's over here right now.
At the Mount of Green. At the Mount of Green Mud. Just thinking of a plan because alligator is almost here. All right. Well, do you promise not to eat those people that I said you should not eat?
Yeah, I understand. Toddlers are not really my feast because when I eat toddlers, the skin tastes yucky. And when I eat bunnies, their flesh is unpleasant. When I eat frogs like Keroppi, I literally just gap them out. And when I eat some people and when I eat moles, they're disgusting.
So you're saying if you didn't think moles were disgusting, you would eat me?
I would not eat you, cause
I'm saying if you thought moles were not disgusting.
Yeah. But if I thought moles were disgusting, then I wouldn't eat you.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, you can just continue our mission. D. Okay, D. Everything is sorted out. Just that I have 3 more seconds to talk. So, 3, 2, 1.
What? Whoa!
And they flew back to Bunny and D. To Bunny and Baby Keroppi. And now they decided that they were going to go and do some other stuff. So they decided that after this long day, they were going to go get Baby Keroppi some candy. Yay. So D, Mole, and Bunny all flew to the candy store, which was really the gift bag tree. Where Hootdini was sleeping. Now we're going to stop here and get back to the main story. As Hootdini is still sleeping. Back to the main story.
Yeah. All right. So, Alligator is really angry. And now, King Cobra has devised a plan because of how much time he has been waiting for this to happen. So now he decided he's going to do the tail stretch all the way over. But where is he going to land? He doesn't know. He just hopes that he lands somewhere good. But he's only going to let go once Alligator gets closer. But little does he know, Alligator is right behind him and is about to eat him. Because the blanket is green and I'm green.
But once King Cobra heard a little bit of that roar, he knew it was time to go. He was like, It landed him on a pillow, and he thought it was safe. But then it tilted him backwards, and he fell down into the corner of darkness and death. And he was done. Alligator did this for the second time. And the mud obviously tastes disgusting, so he spit it all out. Then he realized he just covered up his tracks so no one was Then he realized that King Cobra went all the way over here. But he also noticed that a blanket fell half down, and if he made the jump long enough, he would be able to get to the walkway of blue mud. To the blue mud walkway. And he was an alligator, so he could swim. So he had an advantage. He decided to do his mud swimming practices onto this. This was what he did mud swimming practices for. So now he decided it was his time to shine. So he quickly did the jumping practice.
Oh, excuse me.
Now it's time for. And he made it. But the blanket of blue mud was slowly falling down. He had to pick it up. And just as it fell down, he made it. He used his mud powers to bring it up and place it on. But then a thing covered him. He tried getting himself out, but all he could do was get his face out. So then he decided to grab onto the pillow and grab onto it again. And now he was like this. He swung his tail out and boom, handstand flip. Then he got to the rainbow pillow where he smelled the cobra with it. But really, the king cobra was stuck down here in the corner. And he was really pushed back, and he decided he should hide behind the curtains. So while the alligator was trying to figure out where he went, he was actually hiding behind the curtains. So he looked down into the deep darkness, into the deep depth of the darkness. And he was hanging by his tail. It was very hard for him to stay on, but he was hanging by his tail. He touched the bottom of the deep depth of darkness. He didn't see many red things around here, so he knew that we knew that King Cobra had to be somewhere hiding. And but he didn't go to school, so he didn't know that it was actually right in front of him, and he thought it was somewhere else. So he started looking under the sofa, but then he almost got stuck down there because his tail let go. So he quickly jumped out and came up as fast as he could and started rolling up and down, and then he rolled down the pillow and making him go mud skiing. Now, this was very extreme mud skiing because this was how fast he was going. He got knocked off ship, and the ship knew out, and he wasn't ready for the fall, so he almost started sinking, and then it went out. Now we're going to see what happens to the animal. So as they were taking,
I dropped my camera. Sorry.
So they were taking him to the gift factory to get some candy. Hootdini was still asleep, and in this world, anything magical happens. So Dee decided that they should probably wake up Hootdini and ask for a quick piece of candy. but they didn't know how to do that calmly. So they asked Bubblegum the cat, because Bubblegum the cat was right nearby, just playing with a new pond. The new cat relieving toy. The new relieving cat's dress toy. So they went to visit Bubblegum the cat. Well, Dee did. And Dee... Why are you making those noises?
Music in the background.
So then Dee told Bubblegum the whole thing. And Bubblegum said, well, I could just wake her up and I could ask her for some candy. What candy do you want? And Dee told what candy she wanted. All right, got it. Yes, Bubblegum. Well, yeah, we need some candy, please. All right. What? All right. What candy do you want? Well, can I just grab it from the giving tree, from the giving bag tree, from the gift bag tree? Yeah. Sure. All right. Go in. And then Hootdini went back to sleep because it was a long day for Hootdini. Plus, Hootdini just went to a party. She did her upside down meditating under the And then Bubblegum went inside. And she started searching the bag for the candy that they wanted. And they got just the two perfect candy. Thanks. Thanks. Meow. You're welcome. Ooh. And then the giving tree. And then the giving bag. Giving the present bag. And then I got the candy, Dee.
Wonderful.
Oops, this is the wrong one. I'll just toss it back. So anyway, what do you need this candy for?
Baby Keroppi wants a little treat, and we decided to feed him a little bit of candy today.
All right. Well, I was just packing my stuff into this bag, but I think that Baby Keroppi will be perfect to fit in it. Luckily, I didn't put anything in this yet.
Oh, good. And he is only 3 months old, so be very gentle with him.
Oh, you'll definitely need this. It seems like Baby Keroppi likes bubblegum. So Baby Keroppi was carefully put inside the backpack. So now, we always have to remember to carry this bag around. But first, we should probably open up the candy and put it inside for her. And Baby Keroppi. Baby Keroppi said that it was very yummy. And she also said thank you, Bubblegum. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Alright. That's all you need.
I think so. Alright, Mole and Bunny, are you guys ready to go again to fight the crocodile and the King Cobra? Squeak, squeak. Squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Those guys, I've heard about them. You should probably not get in their way.
Good point. Maybe I should take a step back and... Whoa! Oh. Whoa, beep beep chicks. What are you doing here? Genevieve says that she is very scared and has heard the crocodile and the king cobra roars. Clyde has been scared too. They were hyper and scared, telling the whole story to Dee while they were bouncing around scared. Then Fishbowl heard it, and the rest of the fish heard it, and then they were so scared. Fishbowl! Now Fishbowl, there is nothing to panic about, okay? We will stick together. Plus, I am a superhero. So nothing will defeat me, no matter how dramatic that situation is, okay? Nothing to worry about. And nothing to worry about to you, PPJs. We'll be just fine. Alrighty, Mole and Bunny. Again, I know I already said this, but are you guys ready now? Squeak, squeak. Wonderful! Which means that we can take care of those little stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
We're ready to go, and Baby Keroppi is safe in this little bag.
Now, we are going to go and take care of Baby Keroppi.
Yes! We'll babysit Baby Keroppi while Keroppi takes a look at the Unicorn Museum.
At Keroppi's. I really like this one. Oh, this one is really giant. Let's see some more.
All right.
Now do you need to start flying?
Let's go. Huh?
Yellow cape.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yellow cape. Activate flying mode. Flying mode activated. Whee! Da-da-da-da! Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Anyway, let's go. Where did we go, G?
Not this way.
Not this way. All right. Please go to a good place to take care of it. The Hungry Hippos.
Yeah. No. I want to keep going. Come on, give it to me. Too rumbly.
All right, well, let's go.
Too balls. Too loud. Too dark.
The alligators hide out. Well, this is just right. We have just the perfect amount of lighting. And
I wonder how King Cobra and Alligator are doing.
well, first we should probably give the baby some entertainment. Why not? The soccer guys play a game.
Yes.
Soccer
right.
team, start playing.
All right. Goalie, you've been failing many times and the red team keeps winning. You need to do it right, goalie, okay? Okay. We already went over this. Calm down.
Yeah, like guys, did you see? We have 4 points. Did it? Look at this. And remember, didn't you guys look at your team? You only have 1 point.
That's why the goalie did not do it right. Goalie, you need to stop the ball, not just miss it. That's your opportunity as a goalie. Okay, calm down. I didn't mean to do it wrong. Okay, I guess that's fine because it's just an accident. Do it right this time, okay? Okay. Chill, man.
All right, let's play some games.
Oh, the women are never going to beat us because we are so good. Only, but the goalie.
Alright, now the baby's going to watch. Now, back to Alligator and King Cobra.
King Cobra was hiding behind the curtains, and Alligator was investigating the whole place. Alligator was over here, swimming in the mud, and he was looking for King Cobra. He was looking to see where King Cobra was.
And as King Cobra and as Alligator was doing, he wasn't really that much in his swimming mud position. So he started getting little bumps.
When will the fight really start?
The fight has begun, but now they have to find each other again. So his warts went up and down and up and down until he was right here and he stopped. He only started sinking in the mud until King Cobra thought that he was gone and came out from the curtains. Even though he felt really cold for being out in the curtains. Nice and sticky though. Now we had to swing up because he couldn't really swim that much in the mud. Until King Cobra looked Alligator in the eye for the second time. And Alligator looked King Cobra in the eye for the second time. And now Alligator was getting really mad at King Cobra for the second time.
You're gonna pay for this.
And King Cobra got scared for the second time as well. So now he started acting dead because if Alligator couldn't even see that he was behind the curtains, he would definitely believe that he's dead. So Alligator thought he was dead. So he took a bite of him and he started breaking him over somewhere. Not harmony. It was way too much. And he took a little bite out of him, which is this bite right here. But right when he did that, King Cobra went, ouch! And that's when Alligator knew it. And he got so angry that he had a giant. That is worst. That his whole body came up of anger. Started getting really mad. And King Cobra quickly slurred away. But then, before you do it, his skin started prickling up a bit. Which meant that he was getting really scared. So if he knew one place that the alligators don't like though, it's Hungry Hippos, because the hippos are enemies of alligators, and they love to fight.
And the children are shouting 20 balls and balls all the time. Excuse me. Sorry.
So now King Cobra was leading Alligator over the way.
That's it. Hey, ho ho. This here hippo just won't go. Hey, ho ho. This here hippo just won't go.
And while King Cobra was on the upper side, the hippos, all Hungry Hippos, saw Alligator and was like, and actually, Sweetie Hippopotamus saw Alligator and was like, hey guys, it's an alligator. Those are our enemies! And everybody else was like, yeah! So they decided to play it quiet, and they acted like they were quiet.
So, yeah, we were acting like we were quiet. And I need to ask Alligator a question.
So Alligator thought that they were sleeping. So he went over into the middle to investigate. But the first thing that happened is that he woke up and he asked a question.
Do you know what happens when alligators get eaten by hungry hippos? If you do not know that, you'll have to pay with your life. Come on, hippos!
And then,
hungry.
And Hungry Hippo got his tail. The yellow hippo got his arm.
Bottomless
Bottomless got his arm. Sweetie Potamus got his leg. Got his legs. But
Veggie Potamus
got his head. And then it became a tug of war with Hungry Hippo and Veggie Potamus. But while King Cobra was just trying to make a concoction, he realized that this was taking it a bit too far. I mean, if he was in the middle, alligators would probably help him, right? So, what is he doing? Just letting the alligator friends stand around. He decided that it was time that he started paybacking. But first, he needed to ask Alligator a question. So he pulled him out of it. So he pulled his head out. So Veggie Potamus could only try eating his hand. And King Cobra asked Alligator if I asked Alligator, would we make a truce for you to keep coming out? And he said yes. So,
I really don't like to be eaten by hungry hippos. It gives me a scary feeling.
Right when he said that, Veggie Potamus got a hold of his head.
Oh no!
And this time, Hungry Hippo's grip of his tail was stronger than ever.
Well, Alligator, of course you won't be scared. Because my hippos, what do we want? To defeat the alligator! That's right!
Now, everybody had a bit. And King Cobra knew there was only one thing he could do. It wouldn't be right to some King Cobras, but this was what was really right. He took the shot, he took the passing out gas, put it into a shot, and he secretly went up behind Hungry Hippo and gave him a shot in his leg, which made him go to sleep and let go of his tail. Next was Bottomless Potamus. King Cobra quickly went over and gave him a little poke in his neck, which made him sleepy. And then Sweetie Potamus, who had a hold of his leg, King Cobra quickly did a stab at the face, and he was free, except for one part, which was probably the strongest hippo at this moment, Veggie Potamus. Veggie Potamus was the only one who wasn't letting go, and King Cobra tried a secret shot to the face, but that didn't work. He was too strong, so he quickly whipped up another concoction. This was passing out gas. It was even stronger. He did it right in the mouth. And it worked! He let go. And Alligator was free.
Oh boy. Oh yes. I think we definitely do need to make a truce.
Yes.
Wait. So, I think you're saying the truce is that if I do not like to be eaten by hungry hippos, then you would not like to be eaten by me. Of natural selection.
Well, really, It's that I went into your property without asking, and I should have asked you first. And that's why we were fighting, remember? Because I was having a party up there at the conga line slides, but I didn't know that you were there and you were home.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we're fighting. So I think that we should agree that if we're gonna make a truce, we always have to remember to ask before we take something.
Yes, we always should remember that. And I'm sorry I was trying to attack you. I knew the discomfort of being eaten. Let's make friends and make a truce.
Yeah. Well, because I don't really have any arms, do you want to do a tail shake?
Yes, it'll be our new best friend tail shake. Tail shake!
Yeah.
Ah! Yahoo!
No, this is a tail shake. Tail 5.
Straight our tail 5.
And then they started laughing. And then
happy endings. Foiled again. Come on, Hungry Hippos, let's eat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It wasn't quite the meal I have hoped, but I like balls anyway. Come on, hippos! We're hungry, we're hungry, we're hungry.
And now they're best friends. Now they're best friends. They went and they explained everything to the people. They explained everything to the people here, and they became friends with the people at Dream Island.
Wait, where are Dee, Mole, and Bunny?
Now that is the next question. Because Dee, Mole, and Bunny, remember where they were?
Come on, team. We have to make it. Oh, we have 6 points.
All right, remember. Now.
And you have 8.
Now, girl team, we have 8. We just have to make this last goal.
Now, boy team, the girls have 8, and the highest score is 9. We need to defeat them, or else we'll lose our soccer reputation. Got it, goalie? Yes, I got it. Go! What?
We won!
That was cheating.
No,
you moved the ball.
No, we're pretending that we got it.
Oh, look, a cute little fella. Hi, dude.
So now we have to take him back. But now we have to take Baby Keroppi back. We cannot bring Baby Keroppi back in this backpack. Plus, we have to give this back to Bubblegum. But knowing Bubblegum and Keroppi, she'll let us keep it. So we can still bring it this way. We're going to keep it unzipped to make Keroppi happy and thinking that we are not trying to suffocate her. Ja.
All right, let's go.
D, remember, hold on to Baby Keroppi very cautiously.
Yes, I know. Yellow cape, activate flying mode. Flying mode activated. Whee! Keroppi!
All the way back to the very start. What are you doing? Whose new backpack are we putting Baby Keroppi in it?
We were, but this backpack was from Bubblegum. You know, Princess Peach's cat.
Oh yes, it's fine. I know Bubblegum. She'll definitely let us keep it.
Yes.
And knowing Princess Peach, she has our backpack. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll just give that back to Bubblegum where it belongs.
Oh, don't worry, I talked to Bubblegum about it because you guys were coming, and she said that it's fine and we can keep it.
But what about the mission to deal with Alligator and What is that? Black Cobra? No, not
King Cobra.
King Cobra, right. What about that?
Well, I heard over there at Dream Island that they're actually becoming good friends and that they made a truce. I mean, listen to them talking over there.
What? Now that's very weird. I know. Getting eaten is so discomforting. I mean, can't you feel the uncomfortableness? Yeah, let's make a truce, friend. I love you. Yeah. What? But how? Why? Why were they making friends?
Well, I have no idea. I think they made a truce.
Oh, a truce. What's a truce?
A truce is when two people at war, agree to stop fighting.
So that's why it's called a truce. Very super.
So anyway.
Also, why is this unicorn giant?
Oh yeah, I don't know why, but the creator of this painting said that it was very cool. Said that it was very bubble-like. I mean, I could tell. It's like a bubble, and so you could pop it. Yeah, so anyway, now I'm going to go take Baby Keroppi to bed. She looks like she's really tired. Alright, well, I'm going to go take her to bed. And I'm going to let her sleep in here because she seemed like she was sleeping very good in here. Good night, Baby Keroppi. Well, anyway, you guys can go home. I'll see you later. Oh, and by the way, Bunny, how has your venom sting been recovered?
Squeak, squeak. He says that it's finally been a bit better, but there are still some remains. We need to wait for a few more weeks. It might take lots and lots of time to heal. It might take a very, very long time because the venom is super duper strong and almost indefinite to bunnies. So for bunnies, it might take a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. So that's all I'm telling you about. I'm the Mr. Narrator guy signing out. Bye and good night. And Baby Keroppi, I hope you get some sleep for a bit. I'm the Mr. Narrator, since in case you didn't know, I tell parts of the story and the characters are supposed to go. All right. Anyways, that doesn't matter right now. All right. Good night. Have a great day. This is me, the narrator. Alrighty, everyone. Let's go back home to the dream.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night. Yellow tape. Activate flying mode. Flying mode activated. Whee! Yeah. So, how are things going on here? Oh, Dee, thank goodness you were here. Well, I know. Alligator and you made a truce. And wow, that is so big of you. That is a big decision. You know, sometimes when I have big decisions, I agree with them. Do you think, Alligator? Yeah, even though I really wanted to snack on King Cobra, which I'm not anymore, I discovered how we can make a truce and what discomfort it feels like to be eaten. Like, I almost got eaten by the Hungry Hippos, and it was discomfort. Now that I experienced the discomfort, I could think how much discomfort King Cobra would get if I snack on him. So, we decided to make a truce, and then we are best animal friends forever to come. But I will definitely not say no to my favorite fishy crackers, yes.
Tail 5.
Tail 5, my good old friend. It's good to reunite and to snack on a couple fish. If you would excuse me, my dinner is coming. I'm gonna get you, you cheeky fish. And so, Alligator and King Cobra learned that preying and natural selection is not always the best way, but making a truce and discovering discomfort. Hooray for friendships. Hooray for animals. And hooray for Dee and her friends. Bye-bye. See you soon. Chomp, 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 chomp,
I
chomp.
love Princess Peach's tuna. It tastes so good.